Hi, this is DH Dunn, and welcome to our 20th episode of Stranded Deep. Pretty cool. I should figure out, yeah, I think it was episode 11, maybe, or 12 was I think it was episode 11 was the one where where Drew died. So this second run of Drew's is shorter by episodes than the first one, but certainly has been incredibly much more productive as I think we build. We could almost think of that first one as the rough draft, if we want to stick with writing metaphors, or the dry run, however you want to call it. So, I have a few things that I'd like to achieve with Mr. Adley today. Primarily, I would like to take that raft there to that aircraft carrier over there. So I want to go back to the aircraft carrier and study a bit more about what it is that we need. Now, I could just go online and read some stuff, or I could watch some Let's Plays, and I don't want to do any of that. I want to do this together, in real time. So I'm also really thinking that we need to get back to Drew's house. I'm trying to decide. I don't really think this is a great base of operations. I think that, we invested a lot of time in his other location. Now, I will say we should probably check these other wrecks while we're here. Now, let's see. It's about 10:30, and he's in decent shape. I'd love to get him to the point where he's healing again. I don't know why I'm walking around with Mjolnir here. So drop that. I saw that poison thing over there. Alright, is there anything in this? Doesn't look like it. Wait. Wrong. There's this and this. Okay, we need to take all the goodies. Okay, let's drop this stuff off. Watch yourself. Okay, that's not poison. That is a, grab this cloth too. That's just a starfish. Okay, we're just gonna everything's here at the storage shed. I'm so excited to have this series go as deep as it has. That's just really cool. I don't know why he's carrying around this meat. I wonder if the meat can't go bad if he's holding it. I think it can. I think in the previous playthrough we had a one meat go bad, like in his pocket. We'll see. I want to see what this other thing is. Stop being a maniac, Drew. I want to see what this other thing is out on the superstructure out here. We may have checked this already. You know, guys, my memory, it's not great. Alright. No, we would have grabbed all those floaties there. Let's get a little air. Okay. I can see some kind of sea snake or something in there. One time we got poisoned in the water, and I don't think it was from stepping on something. Damn it, now I gotta go back again. I think there is something in the water that can straight up poison you. But I don't know what it is. Why is he one-handing it? Oh, because he's trying to look at his watch because I hit the watch button. So, my goal, as I said, and I feel like I'm starting early today. I feel like I can invest a little extra time here on this particular episode. Just, it's a different game for me now. It is a different game for me now since discovering the plane and the aircraft carrier. It really just changed everything. I'm so glad that I never looked anything up, because I almost certainly would have found out about that, and it would have just changed the experience for me to know that existed. We can pick some of this stuff back up. It's a different game, not knowing that there's an aircraft carrier there to get. And that there's a plane that you can repair, and that you can actually end the game. Like I've said, from the beginning, I've mostly compared this to Stranded Deep, And yet Stranded Deep has no end game. There's no end to Stranded Deep. It's how long can you live? And that's a compelling narrative for me. I play Stranded Deep all the time, and you know I will go back to that with Drew. This is not where I want to be. But now I know I'll go back to that with Drew when we get Drew rescued from here. Because we are going to accomplish that. Now, I have a theory about how I got poisoned once in the water. I want to keep an eye on my oxygen because I got to go deep here to get free these floaties. So I'll give you that theory in a second. Okay, good. I wasn't sure if that would get them all. There could be more in the... You don't go down with 2 barrels on him. Not with 2 barrels. Oh, it's 3 barrels. Sorry. Hey, it's raining. That would help if I had a water collection system here, which I don't. I'm Captain Coconut here. I wonder if it would be better to take our raft back to... Damn it. I'm going to try for this cloth. There's a locker in there. Maybe. Is this open? Oh, gotta get up. There we go. Do we want to be out here in this storm? I think we'll go one more. What was I saying? I feel like I have multiple things I was saying that I didn't finish. Okay, the first one. My theory on how... we got poisoned is that I've noticed if you step over a crab, if you step on a crab, you can... I'm going to try to get back to the shore underwater so I can see poison. If you step on a crab, you can get hurt. So I'm thinking if you swim too close to a sea snake, it like automatically poisons you or something like a sea snake. So that is my theory. All right, I think we've got a clear route here. Alright, that's good. Drew's being a maniac, but that's fine. We are not taking our raft out in this weather. Not at all. Look at this thing. It's like a death trap. Alright, more floaties. Let's drop them off. Hey, Snake, I thought I killed you. Alright, I definitely want to grab these rations. Oh yeah, I should eat them. And you might say, Dave, why are you eating your rations? So he can become healthy. If you get these bars high up enough, he becomes healthy, and that top health bar starts healing. I noticed that several episodes ago. Okay, I want the spear back. Honey, can you find my spear? Where is my super suit? Frickin' place is a disaster. I can't find anything around here. There we go. Take that rock, too. You always end up needing rocks. Grab that hammer. Okay, look, Snake. You're kind of pissing me off. I'm thinking about killing you, but... on the other hand, I really like how healthy I am. So let's look while we're waiting for the storm to subside. Let's take a look at the crafting of the boat. So we built this base, and I'm guessing, this is just an assumption, that this is the wood raft is the worst base, the buoy balls is the second worst, and like it's tiered. So then, whoops, we went off the vehicles. So then there's the floor, and we put a plank floor, I believe, on there. So again, we have the second tier. We've got the second tier base, and we have the second tier floor. Now, then there's the canopy, which we put on. There's an anchor. I mean, why wouldn't you just pull it up onto the beach? Do we want to add a second base? Can we make it twice as big? I like that idea because I think eventually we're going to want to be bringing some cargo. So all we need is lashing and five buoy balls. I mean, we got a million of them things now. We're the buoy ball masters. What is that? That's a tree? I don't care about a tree. Is that a fruit? It is. No, it's just a coconut, Drew. You would think if there was anything I could correctly identify, it would be a coconut. But you would be wrong. You would have overestimated my mental capacity by quite a bit. So in the storm, we can't see the aircraft carrier. Oh, no, yeah, we can. Duh. Never mind. Hey, giant crab. Don't need him right now. We also got some leather last time. We could make the tanning thing for leather. I just have to decide. Are we going to hang out here? Are we just going to rebuild his house here? I mean, maybe it's better. It's in striking distance of the aircraft carrier. I just, you know, I'm a bit loath to start over, but I don't know. It's starting to make some sense here to just do it here. Stupid snake. Stupid snake. Stupid snake. All right, all right. I mean, you're okay. You're okay. We can coexist. Why do you got to be over here though? Okay. What was I doing? I was making lashing. Not a knife. Lashing. Okay, I made lashing. I'm gonna see if I can make the. You know, I'm sure you can see I changed my mind a lot about what I want to do. But I'm gonna make the second base to the raft and see, can you attach that to the existing raft? The answer appears to be no. It looks like you can make a second raft, but I'm not into that. I wanted to make just a bigger raft. Alright, well, forget that then. What if instead we said forget the raft? What if we're going to move in? Make ourselves comfortable here, and that would start with water collection. Now that the storm is over and I won't get any water from it, now water collection. This is the order I like to do things in. So a water still, you need cloth, which we have. You need lashing, which we have. 3 rocks, which we have. Coconut, which a coconut flask, which we can easily make. That wasn't much of a storm, really. Yeah, I'm into this. I'm into this. So sometimes I post online, or I every day post online. Here's what we're doing tonight, and that's often ends up not being true. And I think this may be one of those times as I decide to do something else. All right, let's take a look at what we need for the water. This is my favorite music cue from this game. When I think of this game, I think of this music. Oh boy. Okay, so we have that. We need lashing because we need to make that again. We need a palm frond. Let's just pin this. Okay. And let's get out ye old axe. And I think we took down a palm tree, as I recall. And how's his health doing? Look at that. We're almost back up to full. Is he still in healthy status? No. It didn't last. Why not? Why dust? Needs more water? Maybe. Another aloe vera. I have thoughts about making another sunscreen. What? Why are you holding this? I said hold the axe. Drew. What I want to do is just find the palm tree we took down and grab the palm fronds from it. It should still be here. I'm not too crazy, I don't think. Thought we took one down. It's getting kind of dark though. Whew. Love that view. Whoops. Excuse me. Pardon me. Small pine tree. I think this is it. Nope. I can't even see. Alright, we're just going to bed. Do this in the morning. Oh, his stupid lantern is on. I assume that battery power runs out. We should shut that off. Off. Alright, we'll just drop a save. Go to bed. See. Let's save. And sleep. Alright. Day 15, I think, for him. 15? Yeah. Water getting a bit low. We'll get to it. Alright, do I want to keep looking for this palm frond, or do I just want to take another tree down? You know what? No, I know it's here. I don't want to be wasteful. Is that it? That's it. I knew it was here. Alright, there we go. Now that takes a lot less chops with the axe than it does with the knife. Okay, so what else do we need? We got our palm fronds. We need another lashing. Because of course we do. And I do think one of the downsides of this island, I don't think it has any yucca. No shortage of young palm trees. I wonder if you don't take these young palm trees, if they turn into, you know, adult palm trees. I always end up needing lashing so much that I can't afford to leave them, you know, alive. But they do seem to keep showing up. Probably should check those containers out there as well. I believe they're just containers. Like, I don't think there's anything else to get. I want that rock. Still need 2 more rocks. Let's make the lashing. Nope, not enough room in inventory. What can we drop? No, we don't need to drop anything. Pick that up. Alright, we need 2 more rocks, which I think is over by the stuff. By the house. Or, not the house, but the shelter that we discovered. And we're definitely going to take the raft for a spin today as well. I just would like to get this water collection system up so that we don't need to build a house yet. We can work on that. But that way if there's another rainstorm, we don't miss that opportunity to gather some non-coconut related liquid refreshment. Now, I've mentioned a few times that I am inching towards using a camera. I have the camera, I've mentioned that. I tested the camera the other day. It does work with the Xbox. I just got to find a good place to position it. And I think this is the game. I think this is the game that probably would be the most fun watching me play, is this one. I'm dropping that aloe for now. It's not hard to find. Let's get the cloth. Do we have it all? We have it all. Okay. So this is definitely Drew Central over here. We want to be able to keep an eye. The only thing I don't like about this area is a stupid snake, but I'm going to put the water right up here. Easy to see. Okay, let's go to our build. I think it's the next tab. Water still. And it's given me okay, there we go. There's the all clear. Let's place. Hey, and it has water in it. Nope. That's how flammable it is, I think. Okay, so we did that. Let's grab a coconut, you know, for some breakfast, I guess. This is our morning coffee. Man, they should add coffee to this game. Coffee's in Long Dark. Okay, let's drop these. Please stop rolling. Please stop rolling. Please stop rolling. Thank you. Let's take that. And there's the other one. This is exciting stuff. Okay, grab it. Drink it. Drop it. Drink it. Drop it. What are we looking like? Decent. Okay. Let's empty our inventory as much as we can here. I don't need the rest of these lashings. Don't need the hammer right. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Right there. I don't want the spear. This meat is... Okay, it did go bad. Alright. I gotta figure out a way to get rid of that. Now, where's our paddle? Our paddle should be with the other raft. And I want to take this raft to the carrier. So I guess, which way do I want to do this? Do I want to bring the raft to the raft to the paddle, or the paddle to the raft? We're definitely going to get this thing out of here. So let's... Come on. It's going to... It looks ridiculous. This is the least seaworthy looking craft. My God, what a death trap. Okay, I'm so glad I didn't step on the snake. Alright. Can I, like... I so want to be able to pull things, like, from the side. Alright, yep, I saw... Oh my God, that's fantastic. Yes. Oh, we left it, and now it's clipped and buried into the sand. I don't actually know how I'm going to flip it over. I guess we'll cross that bridge soon. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. It might right itself in the water. Game physics. Come on, hit the rocks and flip over. Nope. I'm probably going to end up getting it stuck or something in the terrain. Hey, I'm kind of pushing it along. For once, I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, but it's very slow. Okay, if I pull it from the back, can I flip it? Can I push it over? Oh, it kind of looks like I can. Did I successfully do it? Look at that! Let's talk about accomplishments here. Forget the other things I've achieved in life. That's pretty much my top point right there. Alright, grab a paddle. Hey, there's some more of this corrugated scrap. Please tell me I left the paddle here. Thank you. Occasionally I do something smart. I feel bad for people who are just randomly searching Twitch for somebody to watch and they end up here. Like, oh, Stranded Deep, this seems cool. Let's see what this is all about. And then they get this comedy show. What the hell is happening here? Yes, as I say on all my descriptions, this is not the place to learn how to do it. Okay, we are not in the water. We're kind of in the water. Now, no, don't flip over! Oh, God. Oh, God. This thing is going to capsize in 2 seconds. Why would you use this instead of the regular raft? I truly cannot imagine. A to climb. Okay? How about operate? We have no operate. You can't operate it. Oh no! Help! I'm headed out to sea. Oh shit. Okay. Well, that voyage was somewhat of a disaster. Okay, so clearly it needs some method of propulsion, aka a sail. Because I guess you can't just operate it like the raft. So be it. We will work on that. It's all trial and error here, folks. There's no wikis. There's no watching other people's videos. I figure it out. Okay, off to the aircraft carrier we go. Now, I think before I leave, I'm going to grab a couple coconuts. And maybe the rations? I'm not going there to get stuff. There's nothing there to get. The only thing you do there is bring things, but I want more time to study it. I want to be able to figure out, like, okay, so what do I bring? And, you know, how does it work? How do you bring things there? Is it just what he carries in his pockets? Or can I craft some cargo containers? Or what are we doing here? All right, there's a couple coconuts. Yeah, I am going to run back and get the rations. I think they're over here. If I can find anything in this collection of junk. This is straight up like gyrocopter vehicle part. Let's bring that. See if we can drop that off. Now, we should also check to see what time it is. Okay. Didn't have the good sense to leave the rations where I could see them. Is that potatoes? Aloe vera. Okay. We'll be back shortly. This was not a long trip when we took it last time. The important thing is to not go run out of water. I'm just laughing at the boat. That did not work at all. The SS Adley is not seaworthy. Fortunately, we have our friend the raft. Okay. Operate. Drew. Drew, you got to turn here, buddy. There we go. There we go. No. Oh, Drew, it's your 20th episode. We need more drama than this. We should have found the aircraft carrier in the 20th episode. All right, that seems good. Let's get in. X. Okay, turn. Forward. Here we go. And these portions is usually where I launch into some sort of introspective commentary. What I will say, then, is first I'm going to take a drink. I get thirsty, too. So, it's been a month and change of streaming. And maybe about 6 weeks of streaming, and definitely about a month of streaming every night. I've mentioned that it's helped my sleeping, it's lowered my stress. But each game, I feel, tickles different things for me of the three that I'm playing. And this one is the one that really pushes it pushes a lot of my engineer buttons. This is the one with problems to solve, and I hate that he hit the UV thing right now. This is the one with the most interesting puzzles for me. And it's a discovery game. The other two games that I'm playing, I have a lot more understanding of how they work and what their mechanics are. And I feel like there's so much here that I don't even know what it is. So I really enjoyed that. And I think it's the one that I spend the most. It's definitely the one I tell the most stories in. It's the one that I talk the most about my life and my view of things. And I don't know. I feel like if there was a series that I would want, family or friends or whatever to watch, I'm pretty sure it's this one. I think there's the most me in this, because the narrative is completely controlled by me. The other two games, Dragon Age has a very strong narrative that you're just kind of along for the ride, having a blast with it, don't get me wrong. And then Darkest Dungeon has it's a strategy game, so some of the narrative is dictated by the strategy, but this game is exactly what you do with it. And, you know, I mean, my first playthrough with Drew went completely differently from this one. Now, he's frying up like a French fry at the moment, and not happy about that. I could have made that aloe vera sunscreen, and now I understand why you need it. It's for these long boat trips. Hopefully the shadow of this thing is going to help. Alright, let's get out. X to stop operating. Now, I'm having trouble grabbing the raft. There we go. A little worried there for a minute. Alright, let's get him out of the sun. Okay, good. Now, if I remember, we did it. Whoop. Now, this could take a while. Hopefully it won't. Drew, don't run around with the paddle like a maniac. Got it. Got it on my second try. How about that? Now he can spend all this time below decks. Get his SPF is right back to normal, nice and quick. That's good. There wasn't anything else to do on here, right? Nothing in these barrels. Okay. So, like right here, this is water. So if I touch it, nothing. This is food. What would happen if I put the meat in it? That didn't work. Oh, gross. I'm gonna put that out here. I guess we should investigate if there is anything out here. There you go. I can fry up. So if I head up this ladder here, this is fuel. Engine. But like, I'm hitting buttons here, nothing's happening. Propeller. I wonder if I needed my hammer. I mean, I've got the part here, gyrocopter part. I guess this isn't a gyrocopter, this is a plane. So, that gyrocopter part is probably, you know, to make a gyrocopter. Alright, so basically then what we are looking for here is repair plane engine, repair plane propeller, repair plane cockpit, stock food, stock water, stock fuel. Okay, and can I get to the cockpit? Yes, rudder pedal. So I think eventually I'm going to learn how to craft these things. What is this, fuel? What's the, oh, that's down there. That's don't fall, for God's sake. Don't fall. Don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. Oh, we're here after sundown. That's not necessarily great. Let's take care of a little thirst issues with our perfect ability to perfectly stack coconuts. And we may have to find our way back in the dark. That's not great. So yeah, so I'm thinking, oh shit. An interesting problem. We may not be able to see to get down the stairs. Nope. Good grief. Well, does the watch doesn't give off any light. We have no crafting materials. You can make a torch. Need cloth and stick. Could have easily brought that. Didn't know. Now, at this point, it's so dark. Wait, no, my camera was just disoriented. I want to at least get out on the deck so I can see the moon. We may have to stay up all night. Yes, but the moonlight provides me with a little bit of scouting opportunity. Oh, that's humorous. Well, I don't see a whole lot out here. I'm worried that there's an opportunity to fall here at the end of this launch catapult. I don't want to fall into that. Now, the ship I was on, as I have mentioned before, was an amphibious ship. It was called an amphibious transport dock. And it did have a large flight deck on the back where they would land CH-46 helicopters. And we had a huge well deck where they would launch hovercraft and LCACs, these landing crafts out of them, and little I forgot what they're called. There's a certain kind of boat. We had seals and Marines on board. And our job was to get close to the beach very slowly, sink half the ship into the water so that the well deck was full of water, and then sit there helpless while the Marines went to the shore, and then slowly move away. And I was a communications person, so I worked up in what would have been kind of this part of the ship up there. Worked on antennas, and I worked on radios and teletypes and computers, and it was cool. I was in the Navy kind of during the transition between the analog age and the digital age. So I did teletypes, and I did tapes and key cards, but then I also did computers and kind of both. And late in my career, I did a lot of internet work, and that helped me get out of the Navy. So we're kind of just waiting for sunrise here. I guess something we can do is check this crafting area. So I don't know how you get these unlocked. These here. Excuse me. These might go to the plane. This might go to the plane. I don't know what unlocks them. If we go here to vehicles, excuse me, we can get up to a boat motor. What is in the boat motor? It won't actually let me look at the recipe because I don't have the hammer with me. So we could get up to a boat motor, and our raft would work once we had that. I wonder if maybe these other bases are bigger. I don't know. And then over here, there's your gyrocopter right there. These might be parts for the gyrocopter, or these might be parts for the plane. But we've got to get to craftsmanship level 6. And I think we are at, I'm guessing that bottom one is craftsmanship. So I think we're at 4 and change. And how's our night on the carrier looking here? Pretty. Very pretty. So I think I will do something I have not done before. I'm going to put an edit in this video so that you don't have to wait and listen to me jabber on. You don't have to wait for the sun to come up. So as soon as the game is light enough for me to walk back down to our raft, then I will bring you back in. So for you, this should be fairly instantaneous. And for me, I'll just hang out until it's ready. All right, I'm back. I managed to get us down to the exit by just very carefully detecting where the stairs were. But there's a significant drop at this point. The raft is right there. Pretty good drop at this point. And I think we can wait for the sun to come up. And now, as you can see, he's on his last tick for both his food and his water. So, managed to introduce some drama here. We know he doesn't immediately drop dead the second those things happen. You know, I'm tempted to just run for it, but I just can't see that well. And I'm worried about making a mistake. I think I see the ramp. I got it. All right. Now we hightail it over to the raft here. Get our paddle out. Pull this back into the water. Okay. And let's climb in. Can we operate? May still be too close to shore. Can you just shove off there, Drew? Come on, Drew. Alright, too close to shore. Pull it out further. I'd like to cover this distance as fast as we can without getting another sunburn. The sun's pretty intense. Okay, we're head back. I briefly debated heading to a different island, but we've already got our setup over here, and he's really close on food and water. Water or coconuts we can do anywhere, but food requires a fire and all that, and we already have that set up. We know there's another giant crab there, so I figure that's our best bet. So I did, while you were away, I did spend some time looking at the crafting options, and one thing I saw was a leather water skin. And I wonder if we can use that to bring water to the carrier. So it's a thought. I think that it's clear that we're going to need some type of larger transportation system. Yes, I'm aware that you need water, Drew. We're working on it. So, you know, I feel like it's important to get the crafting skills maxed out. So rather than hyper-focus on the carrier right now, I know it's there. What I want to do is build him a nice, you know, temporary shelter here and get some infrastructure going. I'd really like to make a leather tanning section. So I think what I want to do here with this this kind of extra long episode, since we are it's the 20th episode, I'd like to get him fed. I'd like to give him some water, and then maybe see if we can make this tanning station so that we can start getting some leather made, so that we can make a leather water skin, and then he can bring some water around with him. Now, of course, there's the question of where does he get that water from, since we've already seen that the water collection does not produce a lot of water, but maybe we just have to make more of them. And if we get back to our old island, we should be able to deconstruct our stuff there and reuse a lot of that material. So that may be worth the trip. We also have other islands nearby that we can be checking. So I'm just rowing my boat here. And should be pulling in a second. Then we will get you your morning coffee and your donut in the form of coconuts and crabs. And we are going to make sure that you do not get poisoned Let's stop operating. God, this is so hard to get it to stop. There we go. Pull the raft. Don't lose the raft. The raft is incredibly important since the other one doesn't seem to work yet. Music's got some tension to it. Might be context sensitive. It might be reacting to his high hunger and thirst. I'd say that's probably safe there. Let's leave this. And no, I don't want that there. Let's keep it safe. Okay. Grab that wall. Well, don't walk around with it. I can't see. All right. Coconuts and crabs. Start looking. We've already depleted a decent amount of this island's coconuts here in our brief but productive stay. And for whatever reason, this game provides no other liquid source. I don't know what else I would want them to give you. I think like a nice freshwater spring or something would be good. I would take that. Alright, let's just do this one. Not that. Drop that. Okay. Grab it. Drink it. Drop it. Okay. Got more? Yep, there we go. Let's climb up. Whoops. Can I just grab that one? No? Okay. All day to climb. What? I think we climbed the wrong tree. What happened, Drew? Okay. We can work on the tanning, leather tanning while our food is cooking. And I think I'm probably going to grab that palm frond or lashing supply right there, since you know lashing is going to be a factor. Okay. No, pick it up. He went crazy. Okay. So, I thought I saw one. Yeah, there it is. That should take care of the immediate thirst situation. It's not great. I need to find something to eat. I'm so weak. I may not even bother looking for the spear. Wait, there it is. Give me that. Okay, what do we got? Now, I should have put those rations somewhere where I knew where they were. And don't tell me that giant crab has moved on. We need him. He's key to this entire operation. There we go. Hey, buddy. Oh, I thought that meant he was dead. The refined spear did not seem to kill him any faster than the regular spear. Oh my gosh, come back here. Oh, Drew. You've been at this for weeks now. You're still grossed out by this? Water's not great either, or his thirst is still not great. Those bird traps worked quite well. We might want to get that going again. First up, we might do another coconut while this is cooking, but first up is to get the food going. So let's mosey on over here. Pick up our lashing. Or our kindling, excuse me. I had lashing on the brain. Okay, light. There we go. Drop that. Get the crab meat. Attach. Okay. Let's go get another coconut while we're waiting. Excuse me, just banged into the microphone there. I apologize. These birds are all hanging out. Let's grab 2. Drew loves coconuts. He's cuckoo for coconuts. There is an option to play this as a female, I believe. Not sure who I would use for that. I mean, Nima's the obvious choice, but I don't know, maybe Wanda. Oh, give me that meat. Give me that drink. Take it. No. Oh, no! Well, damn it. So he ate the raw meat instead of the drinking the coconut. And so now he's starving. We can only hope that he can eat the meat that we're cooking now. Boy, that's annoying. But what are you gonna do? We'll see how it goes. Did that affect his overall health? No, not yet. It just wiped out any food he had. So while we are waiting, there's the leather, by the way. So we were gonna make the leather thing. Let's at least pin what we need for that. It is right here. So we need 4 lashing and 4. How much lashing can we make? 0. 4 lashing and 4 sticks. 4 sticks is not a tall order. 4 lashing means 16 of these. I have seen a lot on this island, though, despite the fact that this island has no yucca. But we may have gone to this well too many times. We'll find out while we're waiting. Lots of drama in this episode. We had to spend a night on a carrier. We had to... Let's make that lashing now that we have the amount. We are now starving because we accidentally ate raw meat. I'm actually a bit surprised that the penalty for that action is as low as it seems to be. It certainly didn't work in terms of it didn't feed his hunger at all. And I think it wiped out any remaining hunger that he had. Alright, I do not believe we are going to have enough fibrous leaves on this island to make this. I need that stick. Give me that. But I'd like to confirm that. Well, there's some more right there. We'll see. We're heading back to our... heading back to our food. Ooh, this is good. We built a water system, and now there's water. Please don't put our fire out until I get the meat, though. And I really want this meat to feed his hunger. So let's grab that. Did it work? It did. Oh gosh, the UV too. Okay, let's turn this off for now. Let's continue to get lashing. Can we make another one? Yep. This is good. I'm glad for this storm, actually. This is going to be good. I didn't even bother checking. I should have checked to see if we already had water in our system here. I need to cool down. I think this thing is full. It is. Wow, that's great. Look at that. Okay, and look, man. The UV should be gone. It's frickin' storming out. It's storming Norman here. Alright, I want to drop this other stuff off. I'm going to close down this episode here pretty soon. I just really wanted to get this, see if we could make this tanning station. I think we have 3 out of the 4 here. I'm about to make the 3rd one. And what do we have left? We have... So we only need 2. Okay, his SPF is going back up. That's good. So if I can find 2 more palm trees... Excuse me. If I can find 2 more young palm trees, fresh in the cusp of life. Palm trees, palm trees, palm trees. Come on. We just need 1 more. We want to achieve our goals here today. They're easy to miss. The adult palm trees do not have the fibrous leaves. It is only the young palm trees. If it's not there, it's not there, but it's there. Okay. So that gives us 4 lashing. We need 4 sticks. Okay, well I know one way to get sticks. Chop down this tree. I got an axe, so if this knife decides to give out, that's 3 sticks. Give me 1 more stick. Okay. Got it. Let's head back to our main base here. Let's see if we can make it. I think we can make it. Yep. Put it right next to the water. There we go. Tanning rack. Alright, now can we take our... We gotta get this place organized, man. Can we take our... Not the spear, but whatever. Do we take the rawhide and put them on the tanning rack? Or is this... The rawhide is what they become after the tanning rack? Maybe this is already done? I think we got this off the pig. Right? So I have a tanning rack. Right? Tanning rack. No buttons to do anything with it. See if I pick up the rawhide. Just 1. Sometimes if you look at things in inventory, they tell you. Okay, rawhide. Crafted into leather at a tanning rack. Okay. So here is a tanning rack. Here is leather. Use. Use, 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 use. Nothing. If I drop it. Nope. Alright. More research, I guess, will be required. Well, we got the tanning rack anyway. We'll figure it out. That one's going to be tricky because I don't want to learn things. But I may experiment with this before starting the next stream until I figure it out and then start the stream there. So I think that's going to do it for our 20th episode. I think it was very productive and eventful. And as we have this fantastic storm that is refilling Drew's water supply, he's doing okay. I'll find those rations on the floor somewhere, and we'll get another crab or something going for him. And I think that's going to do it for this episode. So thanks very much for watching. Stay safe, take care of each other, and Drew and I will see you next time.